What's happening, YouTube? Hey, welcome back to the channel. It is a little bit later than never that we're going to go ahead and push this out here. I know it's been a little bit since we've had a chance to upload anything. We've been busy here the past couple weeks. I appreciate you guys as always. Please be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe, baby. So today we are going to be going over something that I promised a good while back on my 2023 250F, and that is my price breakdown. I've gotten a lot of crap over the past year of some people saying, why don't you buy a 250R? Why didn't you go buy one, or RX, or what have you? Anyway, I'm going to break this down. We're going to give the price comparison as well. And I'm going to give you guys the out the door for what this bike cost, everything I've got into it, as well as what a brand new 2024 250R and 250RX would cost me from the same exact dealership that I got this one from. So let's break it down. So now when we're breaking this down, I'm going to go ahead and throw this up right here. I know this is not A quality right here material. I did plan on printing this stuff out for you guys. However, anyway, printer took a crap and just didn't happen. So we are not A quality here on this channel. We are more like a C class is what we get after on this thing. But regardless, we're going to still get down to it. Now these prices are rounded up as well. So some of these prices have changed, man. I looked at some of this stuff and what it runs nowadays. There's a little bit of a difference. Some of it not too much. I will go ahead and tell you that a lot of this stuff I either got from Rocky Mountain ATV-MC, CRFs only, Hyperlight Moto, and of course Force Cam itself. Some of the stuff as far as from the sponsors that we do hold for like the graphics, things like that, I did not throw on here. That's really just that's something just with racing and something our sponsors have hooked us up with. So let's get right down into it. First is, of course, the Mika Metals handlebars. Those right there ran me about 110. My Scott grips, $7 on those with the donuts. The Flatland Racing skid plate was 123 when I picked that up. My Renthal Ultralight 51 tooth rear sprocket running $85. My full Yoshi RS2 system, $619. Then we've got the Rocky Mountain, my Tusk D-Flex handguards. All right, they're not the full wraparounds, but those ran $25. My BBR front fork springs, $120. My Corona rear linkage of $170. The Anchor fork extenders, that was $70 there. Kickstand adapter and crankcase breather, both of those at $30 a piece. The Guts Racing seat cover, $70. Love that thing, man. My 230F wide foot pegs, $52. And last but not least, the 275cc big bore kit from Force Cam, which is the ECU, the camshaft, the 12-tooth front sprocket, as well as the kit itself. And that ran in, shipped to my door at $838. So I am in on this thing for a grand whopping total of about $2,350. It's $23.49, so we'll round up that dollar to $23.50, y'all. Now, I know some people have seen some of my other videos of saying well, what about that airbox, mod kit that you had bought, and what about the rear spring that you were running that apparently you're not anymore? Well, I did not put that on there. The reason I didn't put that on there is because exactly that. I'm not running it. It's something that I have tested out. It's something that I didn't like, something that I sold. So therefore, I no longer have those items. Same thing with like the EJK. Learned a few things in the process, obviously from the kit and the tuner, the full ECU. And it's just the gains and stuff that you can get. I tell you right now that if you are running an exhaust airbox mod EJK, nothing wrong with that. That's fine. I ran it for a year. I will tell you that when I took my bike apart, my piston was completely just black soot just everywhere. I mean, it had so much. You could just see the burnt fuel and oil and stuff, just what it caused. Because all it's doing is just dumping fuel. You're really not measuring out. You're not changing anything else as far as your, with your with your settings and all, as far as it not being a full tuner. So you're not really dialing it in. If that makes sense with your air, your fuel, your idle, things like that. When you're actually dumping the fuel, that's another thing is what specific power range you're dumping it at. You're not doing that with the EJK either. So just some things that I learned along the way. But regardless, the kit, as far as that big bore kit, if you guys missed any of the other videos, go check it out. Super reliable, man. Shout out to Force Cam. We've got this thing dialed in. Our first race of the year is actually going to be coming up here round 5 GNCC, Old Gray. Not this weekend, but next. Stay tuned. We'll have some footage here on that. But huge shout out, man, to Force Cam as well. Anybody's interested, these kits, they're super reliable. The full tuner and stuff is going to run you what an EJK is going to cost. I would say, I'll tell you right now, just opt for the tuner. All right, drop the channel name, let them know. We've helped folks all the way from top left, Washington State, all the way Georgia, Alabama, and stuff down there, and the bottom right, all the way up through Canada. We've got some folks that have ordered here from the channel in Canada as well as Australia. Reaching all over the place, man. I greatly appreciate y'all. Please do comment down below as well. Let me know if you guys have picked something up from them, what you guys think. Let everybody else know that's watching the channel what you guys think of the kits, what you guys think of the tuner, stuff like that. Let's get into the cost comparison for a 250R and 250RX. All right, I'll tell you guys right now, my bike was $56.40 out the door. Okay, $56.40 out the door, plus my $23.50 in parts that I'm currently running on this thing. So I'm at a whopping just under 8,000. I'm at $79.90. I don't hide anything from you guys. And I know a lot of people are probably saying, well, that just shows it. You could have bought a 250R. Look, no, you can't. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, as far as in my area, you're not going to purchase that for this price. So MSRP, I'll tell you right now, Hondas, they don't have deals like Kawasaki's, end of year deals and stuff like that, where you get, 1,000, 1,500, 2,500 off, the KX models, stuff like that. No, Honda, regardless, they're not throwing up sales around me. Not anywhere where I live anyway. So the $82.99 for just an R, it stands, as well as $887 for your assembly, destination, freight charges, all that stuff, and then your taxes. So out the door on just an R, $9,682. Okay. My cost on it, just for a discount, because I bought many bikes from this dealership, is about $91.08. Okay. So still doesn't beat it. And if you want to know about an RX cost, add $400 to it. That'll increase your taxes just a hair, but overall about $400 more for an RX. So you're well over $9,000. So you're going to be looking at probably somewhere, yeah, I get it, $1,200, $1,400. What I will go ahead and tell you is, though, is for me riding an R and an RX, there's still a few things I would change. All right, look, I'm stubborn on my bars. I'd probably swap out my bars. I get go right back to a Guts Racing seat cover and all for it. Tugger straps, that sort of thing. I mean, I'd still be putting money into it regardless. So you tack on, maybe $200-$300, and I'd probably have it, and I'd leave it to where it's at. But regardless, I'm already over on the price anyway. No, as far as performance wise, where I'm sitting right now does not equal to an R or an RX. But what I will tell you is that I'm very, very comfortable on my bike with my current setup and how I've dialed it in. But regardless, I appreciate y'all as always. I hope this did clear up and answer any questions that anybody may have on how much money is into my bike. I don't hide nothing from you. So please be a friend. Tell a friend if you got any questions. Drop them down below in the comments. I will answer anything that you guys have free and clear. For the rest of the haters that are still out there saying I still would have bought a 250R, 250RX, go buy one, man. Nobody's stopping you. As far as me and my money, well, unless somebody makes it for me and gives it to me, I'll buy what I want. We do have other things in the works as far as another bike. So for the haters, just stay tuned. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just stay tuned. And regardless, if you're hating, you're still watching. I appreciate you anyway. So we'll catch you all in the next go around. See you.